After having an underwhelming start to the campaign, things could only get better. We hosted Liverpool at home, who started off the season well themselves, with back-to-back victories in the league. Jota gave Liverpool the lead past the hour mark, and Bruno assisted Højlund's equaliser. Nice ball over the top and he smashes it in first time. Afterwards, we played against Southampton away from home and we beat them. Rasmus scored a hat-trick, one of the goals being a volley, a great way to bounce back with a win. We ended up winning 5-2, with them scoring 2 consolations at the end of the game. Third round of the Carabao Cup, we were hosted at the Stadium of Light, where we rotated quite a lot. The fringes didn't disappoint, however. Xerxes scored within 9 minutes of gameplay, and deep into the second half, Anthony grabbed an assist, slipping Mainu in behind for a clinical finish. And the last goal was just pure dominance by the Dane, smashes it home for 3-0. It felt good to win with the fringes, and hopefully we will figure out a way to utilise the squad. First of all, we need to learn how to merge the bench with the first 11. And here's a chance now to use some of the fringes on camera in this episode, because we are going to kickstart this episode with a game against Crystal Palace, where we're not going to rotate. That's not our intention. But after that, we're going to kickstart our Europa League campaign against FC20. It's going to be our Europa League debut with this new format. Yeah, there's a host of teams to actually to play, to qualify for the knockout phase. And then right after that, we're going to have the last game of the episode against Tottenham Hotspur, where we're going to be at home. In terms of the league, we're currently sitting 6th place with 4 games played, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, with a goal difference of 2. So we definitely need to improve on our defensive record, as we conceded the most out of the sides that are in the top 6 currently. Yes, we have switched up the tactics. We reverted back to what we're used to using, and we've also switched up the default style. So we're no longer tiki-taka. We've gone back to pressing. Yes, typical system to use for us. We've gone back to pressing because it allows us the freedom to be creative in the midfield. Like with tiki-taka, it was very static. We could only have a centre half, and then we can only have a deep line playmaker. I feel like we have more freedom to utilize Mainu in a deep line playmaker role, but he can roam a bit more. But that's the 4-2-3-1 style. If we look at the 4-3-3, so with the 4-3-3 formation, as you guys can see, we do use the pressing system also, but there's a bit of a difference. So in the midfield, we have a box-to-box midfielder next to a holding midfielder and a playmaker. So we're having a bit of balance going on here. Casemiro protects the back line a bit more. Box-to-box midfielder, he basically focuses on both defensive and attacking duties. Okay, we're playing against a side that's 1 spot beneath us. 7th place, Crystal Palace. As you guys can see, they're set up with a 5-2-3 formation. I just hope that their solid structure isn't enough to keep us out. Okay, so we're going to keep things simple. We're going to start with Casemiro as the CDM. Mazraoui, he is very tired, but Delo, he's out for 3 months. So yeah, we have no choice but to utilize Mazraoui. It's quite unfortunate because Delo is actually playing well. So the hosts have gotten the game on the way. Already, they're on the attack start. 1 minute in, we're under some pressure here. Crystal Palace get the shot off. It's gone wide on the right hand post. Not really testing out the keeper. Munoz. Oh no, who's that? Sarr takes a shot. Great save there by Onana. Let's see if we can survive this wave and start to play football of our own. We've just allowed them to burst into space. Eze, another shot gets off at Onana. Let's see. Come on, get ahead to that. Get out. Oh, it's quite frustrating. We need to have a player ready for a counter attack. We're a bit closer to the penalty area so we can combine. Here's Højlund. Amad Diallo. I'm going to play that into space. Bruno Fernandes. He's clean through on goal, man. This should be goal number 1. Bruno Magnifico. Diallo with the assist. And this on the transition. We are very deadly. Transitioning isn't an issue. It's just about open gameplay where the side's sitting in front of us where we need to create opportunities. But this is a start. Hopefully this opens up the game a bit more. In the turn. Schlupp is trying to keep up with him. We chop on the inside. We slip in Bruno. Again, Bruno slipped in behind. We test out Turner. Snapped a shot across the goal. He does make the stop. Garnacho on the inside. Try to go back to short. He's impeded. Bruno over the top. Go on. Garnacho. Holding under pressure. Has to hook it away. Come on. Let's make the most of this now. Bruno. Turner not tested again. Oh no, didn't do good there. Schlupp. Schlapp on the ball. Tries to take a shot at the near post. Well done, Lenght. Puts a last-ditch challenge in. Oh, what is Diallo doing, man? You're right there. Just take the ball. We've passed it square to you. Short. Garnacho. I thought Højlund was going to continue running. He does anyway. Back heel. Garnacho. First time shot at the near post. Right now, Palace are dominant in possession. That run, saw it from a mile away. Just didn't have anyone to help stop that, and then outside the box, and Nketiah smashes it home. Onana beaten. It's just poor, man. It's poor positioning. He should be getting across to that. And it's the run that was just allowed to be made into that gap. I did want to follow him with Bruno, but Bruno shouldn't even be all the way over there. It's like 8th goal conceded in the league. Oh, well done. Mainu skips past one challenge. Almost loses the ball, but we have it still. Bruno takes long to slip in. Oh, Rasmus. Oh, it's a tussle for possession. Again, he doesn't hit the target. The Danes wasted too many chances. We have to pull him off. We have to. Xerxes on. I don't know what's going there with the glitch. Xerxes on for the likes of Rasmus Højlund. We're moving Malacia to right back because Mazraoui's really knackered. So let's see if we can get the likes of Malacia bombing down the right-hand side, helping out Diallo a bit more. Xerxes, hold up play should be better now. Oh, come on, turn, Xerxes. He's a bit of a brute. He can hold up the ball with good strength. There we go. Over the top. This should be a goal. This should be a goal, and there's not. And there's not. What do we have to do? It's like all he has to do is roll that into the bottom left corner. Keeper does look like he has it covered, but get it on target at least. Ref, he's dragging him. It's just ridiculous officiating. Diallo, steppies, right foot. Amad Diallo, he's got about 8 months remaining on his contract. That there is a nice manoeuvre. Steppies on the edge of the box, or outside of the box, finds his way onto his right foot and then buries it. It's 2-1. Come on, man. Don't allow the hosts back into the game. Oh, come on. Better there. De Ligt is tired. We probably need to think about changes to that centre-back partnership. Don't want to be caught out on a breakaway. Bruno. Come on, let's get forward now. Malacia plays it forward. Xerxes. Double substitution followed up. Mainu and De Ligt are making their way off. Lindelof is on, and so is Mason Mount. Well done, Malacia. Solid at right back so far. Gets it forward. Amad Diallo plays it into space. Xerxes runs onto it. Got the captain in the gap. Captain Magnifico buries it 3-1. We've got the 2-goal lead that we've been yearning for since we took the lead in the first half. Boos are ringing around the stadium as the hosts were expecting something out of this game, but I feel like we have too much quality, especially in the final third. Oh my god. Kamada offside. Saar, well done. Lindelof with a last-ditch challenge. Key interception there by the Swede, preventing them from getting another goal back into the game. Malacia over the top. Xerxes can't run onto that. Out jumping Mount. Wharton beats him in the air. Matete. Oh, why did Lissandro Martinez moved out of the way? It's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. This is what I mean. It's just the defense. The defense is shocking. It's really poor. 3 minutes added on. Bruno. Diallo. Xerxes in front of goal. 4-2. That buries it. We restored the 2-goal lead. Xerxes can run off to the away fans and celebrate with his teammates. 4-2 is the scoreline. We've successfully gained 3 points against the side 1 spot beneath us, and hopefully we sent them even further beneath us and propelled ourselves into maybe potentially top 4, top 3. And we managed to tilt possession in our favour. So 53% to their 48 or 47 at the end of the game. XG of 5 to 1.8. We did have a heap of chances, and the chances that we did create looked way better than Crystal Palace's. We were just very wasteful. 3 off target, 9 on target, 14 shots in total. Maguire's not too pleased about being left out for that game, but he needs to understand he's not going to start over Lenght or Lisandro Martinez, despite how poor the defense is. But Europa League is probably where the opportunities are at for a player like Maguire. Let's see how we get on with match sharpness and match fitness, and then we can proceed to rotate accordingly. So FC20, they use a 4-3-3 attack. We do see a few familiar faces like Lammers, who else? Onasto, who else? The rest are unknown for me, I can't even lie. They use wing play as well. Our first European game, about to make our debut. I did say we probably will rotate a tad bit. Let me know in the comment section below, if you do use Man United, what is your go-to style? Well, especially when it comes to cup games in the first season. Are you fully focusing on the first team, gelling the first team together, or are you rotating off the rip? Because for me, I feel like using the first team, getting a few wins under the starting 11's belt, and then integrating the bench, and then maybe think about the fringes a bit more, because there is still a lot of deadwood that I've inherited. So yeah, bit of rotation. Ugarte, he's not really sharp, so we're gonna start him against FC20. Casemiro can take a spot on the bench. Rashford will start over Garnacho. Got Anthony also as an option. Anthony's been playing well in these games where we can rotate. Yeah, we'll definitely select him Bayern there for this one. De Ligt, we're gonna rest him for the Tottenham game. Euro will get a start right next to Harry Maguire. I think is that too much rotation? I'd rather them be fully fit against Tottenham than putting a 10-10 performance out against FC20. Now we're doing the hosting, sitting in front of the Stretford end. That's the first half begins. I'm about to say the second. Let's go. Pace of this match needs to be controlled. I think that's what it was. We started off shaky against Palace, trying to impose ourselves. We just slow things down and try to frustrate the opposition with the passing. Oh, Bruno tried to make a run in behind early. Oh, well done, Luke Shaw. Aggressive. Battling for possession inside our own box. Come on, Diallo. Mazraoui with the overlap. Come on, Mazraoui. See Xerxes making a run into the penalty area. Try to dink it, back post. Van Rouge gets it away. Try to go up the line. Well done, Rashford. Battling for the ball. Comes out with nothing. Luke Shaw should be ready defensively for a mistake from Rashford. Lammers at the near post. Behind it. Forced to make a stop. We concede a corner kick. Ball comes in. Go on, Cobby. Doesn't deal with it. Lammers again with another shot on target. Oh, ball in behind. Lammers. Great blocking by Maguire. A lot of defensive actions on the first half for us, and another header on target. We need to do something about Lammers with corner kick set pieces. Mazraoui overlapping. Pass doesn't get completed. Luke Shaw, he's being targeted heavily. There we go. Rashford, let's go on the inside. Kobbie Mainoo making a run. Mainoo, this guy, he's a star boy. He's a star boy. Kobbie Mainoo gives us the lead 3 minutes before the half-hour mark. Look at this. Rashford has an overlapping runner in Kobbie, and he just picks his corner. He's got a really good finish as well. Oh, we get lucky. Oh my days, this should be goal number 2. This should be goal number 2. Oh my days, there's not goal number 2. Rashford misses a sitter. Just playing our way out of the back. Oh, lovely. First touch poor by Rashford. There we go, 1-2. Bruno Fernandes and Diallo combining well. Since the formation change, ball played in the box. Xerxes header over the bar. Come on, Luke Shaw's the target, definitely. He's the targeted defender. Oh my God. Oh, what a stop. What a stop by Bayern there just before the interval. That could have been 1-1. Those steppies, that sent him. That sent the defender. We were in no man's land after he completed the maneuver. Bruno plays into space. Luke Shaw, really tired. Luke Shaw into the centre. Xerxes can't get on the end of it. And ball ref says play on. Over the top. Xerxes, get a head on that. Stick it in. He sticks it in. He doesn't care how he does it. He does it in the end. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. I think that might count as a Diallo assist. Back-to-back games. Diallo's been really effective. Xerxes. Look at that ball, man. Nicely floated. Tries to get a head on the end of it. The first attempt. Second time around, gets on the end of his own rebound. We just completely wiped the man out. He got sent. No, that's a madness, man. That's a madness. That's a madness. I was literally just about to bring him off because of his tiredness. You're gonna send him off for that. Oh my, that was reckless play. But since when were players able to get sent off for reckless play, man? I've seen it a lot. The AI does it a lot. Wasn't even the last man. So that's it. Luke Shaw sent off. Poor decision making by myself, I can admit, but that should just be a yellow card. It should be considered a tactical foul. Rots. I think. Lammers, just get bodies in the way. We slice that. Still works in our favour. Agate. What's going on here, man? Oh, slipped in behind. Great stop there again by Bayern there. Soaking up a lot of pressure since going down to 10 men. Come on, Maguire. Maguire's just more than useless. It's just getting fired. Bare shots fired at us. Oh, well done Bayern there. He's had a host of shots to deal with in this game, but more changes. So Amad Diallo's off for Anthony. Mason Mount is replacing the likes of Bruno Fernandes. And then we're going to be using Malacia at right back again. Mazraoui's off. So, energy purposes behind the fullback changes. Come on. Anthony can still keep going. He's got free reins to keep going. Anthony on a solo run. 3-0. No one got near him. Nobody attempted to get near him. What a substitution. A burst of energy off the bench. He's no longer going to be a meme. Maybe for some weeks. Let's see how he gets on with his form. First 3 points in Europe as Manchester United boss, and it ends 3-0. Despite being down to 10 men, we were definitely in control, dictated the tempo, and we definitely imposed our tactics on FC20. Anthony off the bench. He's performing well as a fringe player. We did highlight him going into this episode after playing well against the likes of Sunderland. I know it's only Sunderland, but he's gone and done it against FC22. And I know how that sounded, 22. But yeah, Kobe Mainoo, you got man of the match, 8.9. 8.8 from Bayern there. Did highlight his performances. 57% possession for us and a 3.1 XG to their 2.2. So Amad Diallo is going to be out with a sprained knee for about 4 weeks, which is quite unfortunate. He is starting to build up momentum, but that does give Anthony more game time from the bench. Okay, role update for Amad Diallo. So inside forward, we're going to apply that role to him. Contract talks with Amad Diallo now. He wants to be important. This guy, like, what is going on here? What is going on? He's not going to start over Rashford and Garnacho guaranteed. It's all based on form, but let's see if we can force him. He wants regular first team football. Let's give him it. Let's give him it. I feel like Diallo, he's proven so far that he's worthy of the gamble. And there it is. There it is. Amad Diallo has penned his future to Manchester United. Hopefully he can be bombing down the wings, creating more goal scoring opportunities. There we have it. Amad Diallo's penned down to an even longer contract. On the topic of contracts, there's even more contracts expiring. So we have the likes of Harry Maguire, Ericsson, Lindelof, and Evans. Maguire, he's so for now. Let's see how he gets on. He's 31 years of age. So if we want to reduce the average age in the squad, these 3 players are the main guys that we want to get rid of. Yeah, we're going to be hosting Tottenham 4-3-3 as their formation. Dominic Solanke's right at the tip of their formation. He's their main number 9. I feel like their front 3 is quite lethal. Kulusevski right next to Maddison in the midfield can be quite annoying. Udogie, he's going to be hard to get past and get round. They use gegenpressing as well. Frustration overload is probably what's going to happen in this the conclusion of this episode. So we've got quite a few players that aren't sharp, which is quite frustrating. I'm sure we changed their training plans, probably just didn't go the way that we'd like. Yeah, we're going to have to start with Ugarte. Ugarte played well in the midfield. In fact, no, this is what we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna do this double pivot, Agate and Mainu, and we're gonna go with the more defensive setup. So Kobe Mainu's a deep line playmaker, can get forward from time to time. Luke Shaw, he played okay in that last game, but he did get sent off. So we're gonna start Malacia. He's been playing really well in the wrong position. The sun is setting at Old Trafford as the two captains bring the side out. Ben Davies and Bruno Fernandes. Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur, 7th versus 6th. Let's see if we can get the better of Postecoglou in our early encounter in the season. We're definitely going to have some terrible times with Heung-min Son running at our defense. But let's just hope that we can put in a solid performance already. Pedro Porro's going at it. Hopefully they do that more and leave themselves open for counter-attacks. Garnacho running at Tottenham's defense, being a nuisance for now. Bruno tries to get the shot off. There's a block by Basuma. The keeper thought he's going to comfortably come and claim that. No, we're going to apply that pressure, bro. Don't think it's a comfortable afternoon at the OT. Whoa, where's Højlund going? He's just too far apart. We need that link up. Brennan Johnson puts a ball in. It's an inviting one. And we'll get that out. Thank you. Defense is alert. But Bruno isn't. Bruno doesn't get to the ball before Basuma. Son slipped him behind. Onana comes to claim. Gonna throw this out to the right hand side. Come on. Garnacho. Garnacho over the top. Go on, Rasmus. Run onto that. Handball ref. Just need players to step up and try and press. And then we've got players allowing Son to be played in behind. Great block there by Martinez. Overlapping run from Mazraoui. Love to see this. Ball back post. Cross dealt with. Rasmus. Going to give that to Malacia on his right foot. Vicario makes a comfortable stop. It's hit right at him. I think that's our first shot on target. Doji. Oh, why did Mazraoui let that go through? Werner drills it in. Son 1-0. 1-0. Tottenham Hotspur just made that look really easy. Allowed the ball on the inside and he just picks out the top left corner. It's just these passes in behind we keep allowing. Ball crossed in. Werner, 2-0. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's the only thing I can say. Yeah, Mazraoui's not set himself up for greatness or glory there. Definitely hasn't in that moment. Trailing 2-0 at home. It's not looking good for us. And release. Rashford release. Bruno. Finds his way through the middle. Bruno, right foot strike. Vicario with a stop. To actually get the ball to him is just impossible. Come on, make the run. Come on, Garnacho. Should be goal number 1 for us. Should be a way back in. Well done, Garnacho. Nice positioning for the counter-attack. I think, yeah, it's just a bit of individual brilliance. Didn't do anything too special there. Hopefully this wakes the entire squad up. Gonna have to come back now. Gonna have to make a comeback. Second half is underway. Players are super tired. Malacia. Come on, man. Just the runs alone just makes no sense. There's acres of space through the middle. He runs more to the wide area. Malacia just needs to fix. Malacia needs to fix up now, man. Malacia needs to fix up. Great stop there by Onana. Malacia is a real life handicap right now. We're taking him off. Can't be using him if he's just going to be giving the ball up. Tactical change. Højlund's off. Rashford's moving into the middle as a number 9. Anthony's replaced Højlund. Moving Anthony to the right. Garnacho to the left. Ball goes in. Mazraoui gets ahead to that. Bruno follows up. Go on, Garnacho. Isolated with Pedro Porro. Definitely needs some support. Go on, Mainu. Rashford. Oh, here we go. Marcus Rashford. Rashford for the equaliser. 2-2. 2-2. It was coming. I feel like Rashford through the middle is going to be effective against a side like Tottenham. There's going to be space to exploit him behind. He makes runs. And, yeah, his creativity isn't as good as I would say Anthony or Garnacho. So maybe utilising him through the middle might be the thing to do. There's been some structure to us in this second half, but we are going to chop and change things. Come on. No balls in behind. No balls in behind like that. Banana's had a lot of work to do in this episode. And so is Bayern there, to be fair. Garnacho. What's Anthony doing? He makes a run, then stops. Let's go, Anthony. It's ridiculous, man. Keeper, come for that. Keeper, come for it. Keeper, come for it. He doesn't come for it. Why does it? I'm not even bothered. I'm not even. We're 3-2 down. Just conceding way too many goals. I just don't understand why this defense is just so. Two mistakes in a matter of minutes. Everything just unraveled. We shouldn't have changed the structure. We should have kept everything as it was. But it's not. It's just ridiculous stuff that's occurring now. Like look at that. Two defense. Ridiculous, man. Forget this. We are not competing for Champions League places if we're playing like this against sides that are going for the same spots as us. It's just ridiculous. Where's Anthony going? Where is Anthony going? I want to find out. I want to find out from the horse's mouth. Where are you going? Everyone's just tired. Everyone's tired. Like, no, there's not one player that's got energy. Not one player. Not one player's got energy. These animations that are happening with my players is just stupid. It's just really stupid. And Luke Shaw's, he's just been tired from start to finish. Like, the season's just begun. He's tired every game. Every game this guy's tired. He needs to go. He needs to go. It's a dead squad. Like, who put this together? Who sat there and said, yeah, these group of players are the right group of players to play with each other? These guys, they're not a team. It's a group of individuals here. A group of individuals. Ugarte. Input delays after input delay upon input delay. Shocking. Shocking. I don't care how much money was spent in the previous regime on that back line. I'm spending a whole heap of money on that back line. That is not on. On Nana, I don't care what kind of performances you have to pull it back in the course of the season. It's a must. We're going in for a keeper next summer. That's a must. Centre backs, we can't really address that. It's been addressed in real life. We can't address that. Midfield, we definitely need to address that in January. I don't know what to do with the forward line, because the forward line's okay. We're getting goals, but defensively, it's the worst thing I've seen in a while. A hat-trick from Son, almost got a hat-trick from Werner. Like, what is this? 23 shots to our 8, completely dominated by Ange. 6.1 XG to our 1.9. Like, our passing accuracy 79%. That just goes to show what kind of game it was. Their press, I give them that. They forced us into mistakes. But some of these individual players, they let us down. In front of goal especially. And in goal on Nana. Back-to-back episodes, we have humiliating defeats to actually unravel. It was a really poor performance from the defence. We're going to bollock every player in that back line. There's not one player that stood out in a positive way. He did what he could, innit? We could barely keep hold of the ball in the midfield. I'm stunned. I'm shell-shocked. I'm shell-shocked by how much we got beaten by. If we lost 3-2, fair enough. 4-2, okay. 5-2, the manner that we lost in, poor. And goals against, 14 goals against, 15 goals for. It's probably the worst defense. We've got the worst defensive record in the league. That is not it. That's statistically proven. It's factual. It's factual. We've got the worst defensive. 6 games in, bro. 6 games in. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm having a meltdown. I feel like I've lost these boys before we even got started. That's what I feel like, honestly. honestly. And you guys already saw we're sitting roughly 7th place on the table still, 2 defeats, 1 draw, and a couple of victories in the league. In terms of Europa League, we got that 1 victory, so yeah, a load of sides got that 1 victory as well. But right now, it's not even about where we're sitting on the table. It's about trying to get these players pulling together. In terms of overall stats in the squad, Rasmus Højlund's our top goal scorer. Underneath him is Bruno Fernandes, but he's got the most goal involvement. Mainu's up there as well, playing really well. Xerxes, he's not too bad as a backup striker. You know, it's just the overall performance. Goal involvement is not a problem. It's the overall performance, defending, keeping the ball, creating chances is not a problem. But just know, guys, just know, because of that performance, we are going to start sending out scouts. We are going to start targeting certain areas. So by the time we start the next episode, just best believe we should have a few scout reports and maybe a few targets in mind. But yeah, I think we should end it here. If you made it this far, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload again. Yeah, we've been trying to grind out results on camera. Just the same way we're trying to grind out these videos, so be sure to leave feedback. It does take time to put these videos together and effort to edit it, so if you are someone that really enjoys the content and you're demanding this sort of content, please show support by leaving a like I said, smashing I'm not gonna say it again. No, I'm gone. I think I'm waffling because of that defeat. Gotta deal with my traumas off camera, man. Take care for now. Peace.